Jeremiyah Love is one of the top prospects in this draft class, but sharing that same Notre Dame backfield is another great ball carrier in Jadarian Price, who enters this draft with the chance of being the second running back off the board this April. Let's take a closer look at his tape on this 2-minute drill. Price is about as efficient as they come with the football in his hands, as he doesn't waste time trying to create highlight moments and instead is quick to diagnose what's in front of him and locate creases at the line of scrimmage to generate yardage and generate splash plays as a runner. Still, don't let that be misinterpreted as Price is just a north-south guy, because he does a great job operating as an outside runner, but is also quick to get upfield while still being able to make defenders miss and create some additional yardage on the play. Working as the second back, Price did a great job of providing a spark when he got onto the field, as it felt like every game he'd find a way to produce a great gain on his first carry, but remain productive throughout the course of the ball game to keep the offense effective without missing a beat, even when Love was off the field. For that reason, there are many evaluators who believe that once in the league, Price will be able to handle a larger workload and take his play to another level. Price didn't get a ton of receiving opportunities during his career at Notre Dame, so while he has shown flashes, there are still going to be legitimate questions on how far his skill set goes and if he can operate on all three downs in the NFL. For concerns with Price as a prospect, I am a little underwhelmed with his power profile as a runner. I believe he played heavier during the season and felt that his lower half didn't generate as much force as I would have liked to see, especially when he was given plenty of chances in short yardage situations to convert and either pick up the first down or score for 6. For a pro comparison, Price reminds me most of Aaron Jones, who is currently a free agent but has spent his career with the Green Bay Packers and Minnesota Vikings. While both backs were solid athletes, the traits that helped push them into that next tier was more about their natural feel and anticipation as runners, which has helped Jones be a very good starter for about 8 seasons, and what I think will help Price find similar success in the league. For a draft range, I expect Price to hear his name called sometime in the second round. There's been some talk about him as a first rounder, but I think he would have had to have tested it a little better to help push himself up into that range. Instead, he should be a day 2 pick and still a great grab for whoever gets him. Once in the league, I expect Price to operate in a second fiddle role, but wouldn't be shocked if he worked himself up to becoming the lead back for the offense. Some people will scoff at a guy who was a backup in college and call him overrated, but don't let the label fool you. Jadarian is well worth the price. And that's the 2-minute drill.